Hello guys, it's the-epiphany. Before I start the video, something extremely amazing just happened. I landed a 1 MP exo on this Crustic Ring. It's a very good mage because it's got like the stats that you require pretty much. I bought this ring without the MP exo obviously for 5.5 million karmas. It was percent off. I decided, oh, why not just give it a couple of MP tries. I started off with 115 MP runes, now I'm at 89, so that means it took me 26 attempts. Yeah, but I am pretty happy. The strength is max. The other stats are pretty nice as well. I was not expecting it to land so soon because some guy in the room, he actually failed MP exo on a Crustic Ring 430 times. So I was a bit scared, but I did it and I got it in 26, so I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, so I will be selling this item, but you'll probably be wondering, why do I have one chance here? That's because I had some sync from here. One crit minus 2% water resist that I critted them back on, so I have 2 sync. So I added 2 chance here. I was supposed to add initiative, but I was blind and I couldn't see it. So I saw the 1 chance and I just added that. Yeah, so that's pretty much why it has 1 chance, but I am pretty happy at the moment. Okay, let's get into the video for today. I'm going to be maging 2 items today, which are 2% earth resist. One of them is an overmage and the other one is an exomage. The 2 processes are different. I will be showing you how both of them work and explaining why one is easier than the other. This isn't really it's not really an informative video of how to use sync, because that's more suitable for an item that has 1 AP or 1 MP, because that's where you can actually get 3%. This video is pretty much just showing you how to get 2%. Okay, so the first item I'm going to be maging is an Earth Dial, which is a popular shield for range damage characters. My customer, he wants to get 2% Earth over. So there are a few ways that this can be done. The first way is we drop a range damage, which is 15 sync. It's the heaviest type of rune on the item. So now we have 9 sync. So we can add 1 more earth damage and another earth damage, but the second earth damage is going to drop some stats. Then we try and crit this back on. Or we can add it on without any sync and hope that it drops something that is not as important. So maybe the AP reduction or fixed earth resist. I'm going to add this back on immediately. Not failed. Let's add this. Nah. Have to raise this back up. Okay, so this is down to 4. Hopefully plus 3 works. Nah. Okay, crit this back on, hopefully. Nah. So the aim is to get 8%. Yeah. Oh, that crit. Overmage crit. Okay, 1 more. Hopefully it lands. Nah. Damn. So we have to restart. Let's see. Get this back up to 8. Nah. Alright, let's try. And oh, nah. This immediately. Yeah, he doesn't care about AP reduction. I think he told me earlier. 9% earth resist, 12% range damage. He does not care about AP reduction. Didn't say anything about that. Okay, let's add 1 more. Nah. Oh, this is interesting. I'm gonna ask him, see what he thinks. AP reduction is low, but not sure what he thinks about that. Yeah, I honestly don't know what he's gonna say about that. Maybe he wants AP reduction. If he does want AP reduction, then I'm gonna have to probably add the par AP reduction rune and hope it crits. But let's see what he says. Oh, he likes it. Okay, he likes it. That's good. I actually forgot my signature. Unfortunate, but it's not a very good mage anyway, so I'm not going to worry about signature. Okay. The hard part. Oh yeah, once you get onto the belt. Shoe mage here. Alright. Let's see now. Alright. Oh, this is going to be hard. There's like a ton of stats in this item that are all pretty important. So, yeah, but we'll have to see how we go. Oh, this is just like maging tread fast, kind of, because if power is 61 or above, it cannot be modified because it is because of the 21. The 20 multiple rule, which says that when power is 3 times 20 is 60, the rune's going to stop working. So yeah, but we have to see how we go. For some reason, water resist damage runes are like triple in the average price. Triple the price they were a few days ago. It's a bit weird, to be honest. Yeah, but we're gonna have to keep going. Anyways, this item does have a range rune, so that means that we can use the sync we get when we drop the range. So yeah, which is obviously different to the first item because they didn't have any sync except for range damage. But it's not really, it doesn't really count because range damage is just 15 sync. Alright, so I will be back when I drop the range. Alright guys, I just dropped the range with a water resistance rune, so I'm just going to get my calculator out and calculate how much sync. Oh, actually, I'll just do it in my head. Alright, so range is 51, water resist is 6, so 51 minus 6 equals 45. Okay, so I'm going to get the damages to 14. We get this up. Oh, fail. Crit. Okay, so that damage is 5 sync, so 45 minus 5 equals 40. Okay, so he wants 2% earth, and earth resists, all resistances are 6 sync. So what that means is that we can get 6 tries, but then we have 4 sync left over. I noticed that there is a dodge here, which is 4 sync, so I'm going to add that on, because otherwise there's no point. Like, now that we have 36 sync, if we go 6 of these runes, then we get to 0, which is good. But if before we didn't add this dodge, we're going to have spare sync. So there's no point of that. Alright, he does want 2%. I'm pretty confident I can get 2%, but if it's 3%, that's good for me, I guess. 1, 2, yeah, 2%. Yeah, 2% is the average on range items. So now, last thing we have to do is add the range back. I'm going to attach a signature rune with me because apparently adding a signature rune increases the chance of the final rune crit landing. Alright, 3, 2, 1. We failed. Okay, I'll be back when I drop the range again. Yep. Okay, so what just happened here is that I dropped 1 range, 7 vitality, and 1 earth damage with a 3 wisdom rune. So 7 vitality is close to 5 vitality, which is rounded down. So that's 1 sync. This is 51, and that's 5. So 1, 51, and 5 is 57. And we dropped it with a 3 wisdom. So that's minus 9 equals 48 sync. Alright, so I have to fix these damages. So now 48 minus 10 equals 38. To be honest, the vitality is not that good. I'd prefer it to be over 390, but that's just me. We have to fix the dodge. Let's see. Crit. Should I do 1 more, or if I do 1 more, it'll get me down to 34. Might as well. Oh, crit, okay. Yeah, so 38 sync means we have enough tries for 6 earth resist runes, so let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got 3% this time. Okay, let's try and crit this on. We already failed twice, I believe, so let's hopefully get this third one on. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we failed. Okay. I'll be back when the range drops again. Okay, so what just happened was we dropped 2 power and 1 range with an earth damage rune. I actually added it in and it dropped that. But then I accidentally clicked again, so it took another. So let's count the first line. We have 4 plus 51 equals 55. 55 minus 6 equals 49. That's all in the first line. There's no earth resist here because it did not land in this line. But it did land there, so we get 49 minus 6 equals 43. Okay, so now we have enough for 7 more tries. So let's put 7 in. The only thing bad about this is the power, but everything else is pretty good. Come on. There we go. Nah. Alright, let's add 1 range. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we failed. Alright, I'll be back later. Okay, so I just added a raw vitality rune and it dropped 1 range and 1 neutral damage. So that's 56 minus 10 equals 46. I'm still not happy with the vitality, so I'm going to add it again. Hopefully it lands. Nah. Okay, we're out of sync. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, so we just dropped a range with an earth resistance rune, so that's 51 sync minus 6 is 45. So what happens now is that we have enough sync for 7 tries at the earth resist, because that's 42. I'll put 7 earth resist runes instead of 42. Okay, let's see how many we get. Fail. We get 0. Let's try to crit the range back on, and we succeed. Okay, so that's pretty annoying because the range landed when it was 1%, but did not land when it was 2% or 3%. So this is a bit of an interesting situation because we still have 3 sync remaining, because last time when we calculated we had 45 sync, so 45 minus 42 is 3 sync. So if we add a resist rune, hopefully it drops 1 wisdom or 1 prospecting, because that's equivalent to 1 sync. So let's try. Nope, drops an air damage. We have to crit this back on. Yep, landed. Okay, so let's try and add on another one. Hopefully it drops a prospecting or wisdom. Oh, yes, we have it. We have satisfied the needs of the customer. Yep, the mage is finished. 2% is obviously not too hard. You don't even need sync to get 2%, to be honest. It's just 3% is a bit harder. Yeah, so we're finished. An absolutely beautiful item. Yeah, 2% of resist. Yeah, hopefully you guys understand how the maging process works to get 2%, because 2% is a lot easier than 3%. I will be selling this Crustic Ring for 23 million karmas. I'm not going to put it in the market yet, but if you guys want to buy it for 23 million karmas, PM me in the game. Until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.